Hey there guys, it's Emily, and today we're talking things that seem like a good idea at the time, but trust me, they are not. I have compiled a list of things which I have done and thought at the time this was going to be great, and then turns out it was a bit shitty and I shouldn't have done it. So let's begin eating that mountain of food you just cooked. Okay, so you know when you're really hungry and you haven't really eaten all day and you go into the kitchen to make yourself some food. Colossal amount of it because you are starving and your stomach feels like it could handle that much food. The phrase your eyes are bigger than your belly really comes into play at this point, because as soon as you've cooked it and taken your first 20 bites, suddenly you don't want that anymore. You weren't that hungry in the first place, you just felt like you were. Or you have a really small stomach like I do and it might pop if you put any more into it. I do this far too often and I get to about the 20th bite and then I feel like I'm on Man vs Food. I feel like I might explode, and yet I try to keep eating because I've made this and it's my own fault. It seemed like a good idea when I first started cooking, but not now. Exercise. If you're anything like me, then you do not do any exercise. You don't go to the gym, you don't go for a run. I mean, fast walking down the street because you're late might count. It counts in my book. For the last 3 years of high school, I was found anywhere but in PE. So, occasionally I get these moods where I think exercising sounds like a great idea. It's the best idea I've had all day. I don't know why this mood comes on, but it definitely does. Let me tell you, you're going to regret that decision, future me and anybody else who does this. The exercising part may get you out of breath and slightly dying. That's not my issue. My issue is when you wake up the next morning and suddenly you can't walk. Ow! My muscles hurt, I'm aching, my back hurt. I probably only did about 10 minutes of exercise, if that. I hurt all over. And yes, anyone who does exercise will tell me, yes, now you have to keep going. It'll get better. No, I'm gonna just stop. I'm not doing that again until I forget and think it's a good idea. It's not a good idea. Monopoly. Monopoly is never a good idea. If you want a fast way to hold grudges against your friends and family, play this game. It'll only take up at least 12 hours of your life. Okay, I'm not even kidding, but that is the worst idea ever. Do not play Monopoly with your friends and family. Buy something else. Play Cluedo. I'm good at Cluedo. I'll play Cluedo with you. Monopoly is not only a game changer in friendships, it is an evil game. Have you ever had a calm game of Monopoly? Truthfully, that's what I thought. Everyone tries to cheat. It takes forever. Like literally, you can have 12-hour games and still no one has won and you just have to give up because there have been 4 arguments, a table flipped over, and it's just all gone wrong. I still hold grudges against people for Monopoly, Josh and Sam. Do not play this game. Going to the hairdressers. Okay, let me tell you a thing. I am petrified of the hairdressers. They really scare me. I don't know what it is about the hairdressers other than they cut my hair, no thank you, and they're just trying to make small talk, and it's just a really awkward experience. Apart from one time a little boy called me Rapunzel and that was nice. Every time you need a haircut, you seem to forget about the last experience you had there and go along anyway. It doesn't matter that you only want the same style as last time, because somehow something will be going wrong very shortly. You can go in for a trim and suddenly half your hair is missing. I don't know what hairdressers call a trim, but let me tell you, it's a funny trim. And somehow you always end up walking out saying thank you, it looks lovely, and then you go home and cry. The hairdressers. Hi, could I just have a trim please? Yeah, thank you. It looks nice. A trim? All-nighters alone. Now we all remember that first time we did an all-nighter with our friends. My experience is we stayed up till 8 AM and then we all passed out to Dora the Explorer. I was 14, Dora the Explorer was on. And I felt like utter shit. Now, when you decide to do an all-nighter on your own, you get all pumped up thinking about that time you did do it, and then it goes downhill from there. By the time you hit 5 AM and the birds are up and the sun's coming up, everything annoys you. Your favourite TV show isn't going to even entertain you, and if you drink coffee or any other sort of beverage which gives you energy, you will look like a drooling maniac. Go to bed. Why would you not be in bed? Like, for instance, if we had a zombie apocalypse that day, they would be carting you off as a zombie. That's what you look like. Bad idea. Nope. And that brings me to the end of my list. If you have any, let me know them down in the comments. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and if you want to see some more of my face, hit the subscribe button, and I will be seeing you guys on Monday. Whooshah!